giants roar thunder in a land of dirt and wonder. Electric dreams of battle games, robot lions play their names. Metal claws against the storm, flashing lights, the beast is born. Metal soldiers fight unseen through a world of shattered dreams. Zoids arise, metal beasts awake, fight the dark in a world that's fake. Zoids arise, you've got to break free from chains in this empty wake. In the shadows lurk the fate, gears are grinding, sealing hate. Reclaim the land with iron hands through these fields of battered sands. Pulsing veins of oil and steel, synthetic blood you cannot feel. March together in the night, echoes scream of the endless fight. Rise from metal graves so cold, stories of the battles bold. Glorious in the clean light, Zoids reflect our primal flight. In the shadows lurk the fate, gears are grinding, sealing hate. Reclaim the land with iron hands through these fields of battered sands. Pulsing veins of oil and steel, synthetic blood you cannot feel. March together in the night, echoes scream of the endless fight. New Zoid built for the second Kylo's war. Gun sniper battle ready, prime to draw. With organoid system tech he will fight. Velociraptor Zoid, gun sniper might. After the cataclysm, new war looms. Kylo Zoids march and fight, spreading smoke fumes. With new machines of organoid design, Helicomi Zoids must be redefined. Take your positions and shoot, gun sniper. Strike hard, quick and deadly like a viper. Take down the Kylo Zoids at distant range. With gun sniper, the rules of warfare change. The Kylo's empire to innovate. Rev Raptor and Geto Solar updates. But gun sniper will match them shot for shot. Show your combat skill while strike on the spot. Drive back the Kylo's zombie Zoids back from sight. Use your weapons, gun sniper, shoot with spite. The Kylo's empire will take our land. The Helic Republic rules, here we stand. Take your positions and shoot, gun sniper. Strike hard, quick and deadly like a viper. Take down the Kylo Zoids at distant range. With gun sniper, the rules of warfare change. The Kylo's empire to innovate. Rev Raptor and Geto Solar updates. But gun sniper will match them shot for shot. Show your combat skill weapons, gun, sniper, shoot with spite. The Gallows Empire will take our land. The Hellic Republic rules, here we stand. Take your positions and shoot, gun, sniper. Strike hard, quick and deadly like a viper. Take down the Gallows Zoids at distant range. With gun, sniper, the rules of warfare change. Now we prepare to invade Gylo's shore. The dark continent awaits for our war. Push on, gun, sniper, the Gylos must fall. Let this be the last war, answer the call. Take your positions and shoot, gun, sniper. Strike hard, quick and deadly like a viper. Take down the Gylos Zoids at distant range. With gun, sniper, the rules of warfare